2 minutes. Again. 2 runs. Yeah. You might as well. Platinum export, basket export. Four from Boopers for down. Yeah, play basket export, says it. Basket export. It's just the standard export bar, yeah. Are you going around here? No, you stay here. Yeah, that's good, right, yeah.
Did you line the mics up?
Gosh. I knew it was well done. I was trying to minute and thought, there's something I'm not doing right here.
Dickhead.
What a knob.
See, this is actually going out live, so we can have this.
Is this actually?
Oh, yeah. It's going out live, yeah. We're live. Pretty much.
The big match atmosphere.
I just don't hold it too close to your thingy because it's probably going to go. Whoa!
The sound of people desperate for breakfast.
Yeah. Oh dear, that was a bit of a disaster. Disaster. Right, we're going to go live.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
On the edge of the box is Madden. Madden trying to manufacture the shot, gets it away, it's there! Oh my word! What a goal from Paddy Madden! The Irishman strikes again! And is that the goal that's going to send Stockport County back into the Football League?
Hello and welcome to an extra special episode of the Scarf Gala. I say extra special, but this whole promotion thing has just like become standard now. It's not even special; it just feels like normal.
What, the jeopardy of a season?
Yeah, I do love jeopardy though. I do love a bit of jeopardy. With me, Nick Lee, it's Russ Johnson. No, you're that side. Dan Johnson. I love how I'm dressed like I'm in a band in like the mid-noughties. You're dressed like you're in a band in the mid-90s. And I'd imagine that's what kids dress, the bands dress like. Do they have bands nowadays?
Do they have bands? Yeah, of course he do.
Is he not?
Dan doesn't look like he's in a band. He looks like he's about to go running.
No, this is how Stormzy dresses, isn't it?
I'm a bit concerned. There's a red light on.
Your Stormzy's and your Dua Lipas.
Oh, that's you. Is that you? Oh, what's going on there? Anyway,
how are we feeling?
I'm just going to leave it up. Is the sound okay? Can you let us know if the sound's okay? Yeah, Phil Lloyd's joined.
Do I look like that?
Phil Lloyd has joined from a seat over there, if you can see it. He's like literally there. He's
genuinely.
Yeah, well done.
The world's gone mad. Technology.
So, are you nervous?
No, I'm good, mate. I'm sent. Yeah, same. yeah.
I'm not nervous about this. I'm more nervous about the match. And the queue's gone down as well. We can actually get a pint. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we can finally get a pint and we're here doing this.
I know. Yeah. We've got it all wrong now. Yeah. We've got a few guests lined up for you. So, sounds good. Cheers. So we've got a few guests lined up. We're going to get Sydney Hatter on first. He's all the way over from
Melbourne.
Before we start, are you nervous, Dan? Oh no, you said you were nervous about this. Yeah.
Quite right.
But if we don't go up though, now, has it been a failure of season? No. Okay, good. Right. Okay.
It's when rather than if.
Yes.
Same as when Gannon was in charge of the National League North and we missed out in the playoffs. It's a case of when rather than if now. It's the same.
Yeah.
So it takes us another season, and then because when we do get to League One, we're looking at 2, 3, maybe 4 years there. Because the size, the budgets of some of the clubs, that even we're going to be competing with that, not in a summer. So just enjoy it. It's fine. We will get there. If we don't do it this season, we've still got the playoffs to look forward to regardless. But we're doing it today anyway. It's happening today.
Yeah.
Tranmere are going to come up big for us. I've always liked Tranmere. I've told you.
I've
always been a fan.
Yeah. Elton Wellesby's always been.
Yeah, I've always loved Elton. Yeah.
Mike Dean. Oh, Mike's in. What we're going to do before we get our first guest on, just like to say thank you to everybody that's watched us this season.
Every single one of them.
Every single one of you, all the patrons, all the patrons that are on Patreon.
The patrons on Patreon.
I got it right.
Not the patrons on Patreon.
Yes,
it doesn't matter. They know who they are.
I know. Cheers, everybody. And we're going to only go live for about 30 minutes because we've got to rush up to the ground after this. Well, the atmosphere, how would you describe the atmosphere in here at the moment?
I'd say you could cut the atmosphere with a special atmosphere cutter.
Do they exist, Dan?
I say you could cut the atmosphere. you could cut the atmosphere with a special atmosphere cutter. I think if such a device existed, then you could cut the atmosphere with it.
I think you found a gap in the market.
It's good. There's a nice sort of feeling of anticipation. I actually was buzzing a bit before, despite the weather.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be a county promotion if the weather wasn't shit. If you think about it, Chesterfield 97.
Yeah.
Crap weather.
Yeah.
Rochdale in the playoff final 2008. Crap weather. Nuneaton was a bit wet and wild.
I think you found something there, mate.
And then, as I was falling out of Notion last season, it started pissing it down. So, as I fell down the stairs.
Nice.
So,
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Benji very busy there. Busy looking. Look. Hey. Right. Look, Dan, I feel like we need to talk to you before we get other guests on. As a 14-year-old, nearly 15. Nearly 15.
Show off.
How do you think it's gone this season from your perspective?
From my perspective, it's just been
Yeah.
absolutely extremely
Surpassed your expectations. Oh, nice. Yeah. In some ways, it's sort of replicating last season, isn't it? Yeah. Bad start, but as soon as we got our feet under the table, we just look. Nobody's battered us either, have they?
No, we've not been. Is it the most goals we've lost by? Has been 2, hasn't it? Leighton Orient at home.
Well, no, because that was 2-1, wasn't it?
No, 3-1.
Was it 3-1?
3-1 in the end.
Was it?
I don't know. You've got it down to myself now. I've only had like 3 pints.
I thought it was 2-1. But anyway, I'm usually wrong in these things, aren't I?
Yeah. Well, if only we'd done some research.
I know.
That would have been good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Should we get our first guest on? Do you want to shout?
Yeah, Sydney.
So we've got delighted to be joined by Simon, who is Sydney Hatter, all the way over from where? Melbourne, did you say? Melbourne. Obviously.
Come on, you've watched it enough. You know I'm an idiot.
So glad that you're here, mate. So thanks for coming on. Again, how are you feeling about today?
I was completely chilled about it until about half an hour ago. I've been up seeing the statue on lately, CEP actually again. Just all week. Yeah, what if, we'll go off, we won't go up, it'll be fine, playoffs, it'll be fine. So about half an hour ago, and now I'm absolutely bricking it.
Yeah.
I'm really worried we've got that Halifax away at Shane all those years ago, with rumours going around that somebody scored. There's a pitch invasion, no they didn't, and we're not like that again.
Yeah.
It's definitely a day for transistor radios, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We've all got flash score now, haven't we?
That one will go with the Christmas.
Yeah. I mean, it's, really coveted, but Carlisle 0-0 at home. We still had radios, didn't we? Because mobile phones they were a thing, weren't they? But
the smartphone wasn't
hadn't really took off by then, had it? So, no, you wouldn't know.
No.
What generation are you? I don't even know what generation.
What's a non-smartphone? What are you on about?
What's a big phone? Yeah. Actually, the season's gone overall. Then, would it be a failure to you if we didn't go up at all this season?
No, I mean it's such a huge step up, and you could see that in those first games. With the difference from non-league up to football league again, just the way the other teams are set up, the way they can do the research, set up to straight at home. They must have set up the right. If we stay in the football league, we don't want to be threatened with relegation again. I started going to the league when it was like, if the safe for re-election, please, that's success.
Right.
So just stay in the football league, build from that, everything's fine.
Right, so I don't want to pry into your age anymore, but when did you start going county?
I reckon it was about 82, 83.
Right, nice.
So back in the day.
Yeah.
So I remember like Thomas saw.
Was that when all the City fans all 35,000 City fans used to come and help us out?
Oh,
Yeah.
Friday night counting.
Couldn't keep them away.
Yeah. Love it, mate. No, thanks.
Thanks to you guys for putting the podcast.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Overseas.
Oh, nice one.
In touch with the club and everything that's happening, so it's a real benefit. It's a bit weird listening to you at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Set your alarm to listen to JK at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's weird. But
Yeah.
It keeps everybody connected with the club. It makes a huge difference, I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And, I mean, perhaps the club should do more of this, shouldn't they? Really, because you don't really get anything from the club like this, do you? The who you are, you and all that kind of stuff, but nothing's live, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not live, but I mean, there's a lot more content coming out now. I mean, we've done half a page in the Stockport County.
Yeah.
There's enough stuff coming out to keep people in contact, but to find out as fans, listening in and watching into shows and stuff.
Yeah.
It does give you a bit of reach, especially the last few years with COVID. It's hard to come back and visit kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of connection to the old world.
Yeah, absolutely. No, good stuff. Right, cheers for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Well,
you too, mate.
Don't start with rumours.
I'd never do such a thing.
cheers, mate. Thanks for coming on. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah. Nice. Cheers, Simon. Simon Sydney Hatter. I like it. Next, I think we'll get Steve from the ladies. Steve O'Hara's here from the county ladies. They've obviously just lost in the cup final, but finished third in the National League. I think it's called the National League. We'll ask him. I think it's called the National League. It's tier 4 of the women's game. So we'll have a quick word with him. Just shout. Steve's up. There we go.
He's got about 8 pints to drink here.
No, he's about 4 pints deep, is Steve, celebrating third place. I've just like capped it there. Third place, cup final. How's it been for you this season? And tell us about those records as well that you posted the other day.
Yeah, so all in all, this season, absolutely amazing season. Most points ever in this league. Most clean sheets, most goals, highest place finish. We just missed out on the county cup final. I'm trying not to let the county cup final define our season. We dominated the game. They had one corner and one shot on target. And
joking.
And we got beat on penalties. So, but overall, the season, the targets are sort of stay away from relegation.
Yeah, right.
And then, how many points did we get after what? We got 27 last year, so we got 37 points. Most of them got us 33. So then to smash that, finish there. We've had a bit of luck on the way. Barnsley have dropped points, Leeds have dropped points, and have dropped points while we haven't been playing. But I always say, points on the board better than games.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been a great season. We're so happy. We're delighted.
Yeah.
Do you feel there's been a bit of a boom in women's football ever since what the Lionesses did last summer? Have you felt that at your level as well? Have you felt that the interest is increasing? Yeah.
100%. And just getting people through the game.
Yeah.
It's just get people through the turnstile. We have a tournament and everything.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
They call the group, so shout out to them boys.
Yeah.
They've got stickers and flags and everything. It's brilliant.
That's great.
Love it, absolutely love it. And it's just going to grow bigger and bigger the more we play. And we'll just play more at Eston Park. That's the dream to play.
Yeah.
Play every week at Eston.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We only play 11 home games a week, so if we can play every week at Eston Park, I reckon we get 1,000, 2,000 maybe to watch us every week, which would be amazing.
That would be really, really good. Yeah, it's halfway through the season, and like you say, points on the board. You were in the middle, weren't you? Or top half of the middle, and everybody had loads of games in hand on us, didn't they? And it was looking like they were going to drop. But like you say, they all dropped points within those games, did they? I think that's how it unfolded. Yeah.
So putting the points on the board for me is the key.
Yeah.
You can have 10 games in hand. It doesn't mean you're going to win 10 games.
Yeah.
Leeds are a prime example of that. They had, when we had 2 games left, we had 7 left.
Right.
Pressure brings instability.
Yeah.
So we're just like absolutely.
Were there any teams that didn't do well that were expected to? I noticed Bradford were down there, weren't they? Are they like that? Is any?
Yeah, Bradford are a really good club and they play at Bradford Park Avenue, which is now the 4G service.
Right.
We've had a really good day out at that.
Whoa, still recovering.
So Bradford Park Avenue is a great place to play football. Nice big pitch, nice service. So then I would say they're the sports to go down. But then you look at the two teams that got relegated last season. You know, Hull and Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough only just avoided relegation.
Again.
And Hull got better as the season went on, and they'll be a force next season. They'll be really good. So they're the two that kind of thought didn't do really well. I was expecting you up to do well. They've got like quality parties.
Right. Nice. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. And long may it continue into next season and beyond. Yeah.
Just thank you to all the football fans for the support they give us and you guys for the platform.
No. Yeah, absolutely. We'll carry on next season. Just get you on every now and again. Well, probably I'll say every month, but we'll see how it goes. You know what I'm like.
He'll do his research though, so that's something.
I know, yeah.
Honestly, I hope it's a benefit us as well.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
So being in League 2 is obviously massive. But if you do that, that brings us into the game. That brings us into the pitch.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll be on the journey with it next season.
Yeah, good stuff.
Fingers crossed.
Right, nice one. Cheers for coming on, mate. I really appreciate it.
Cheers. Nice one, Steve. Thank you, mate.
And I think there's a presentation on the pitch at half time as well for the thingy. Yeah, get someone else on. So,
Jonathan?
they can't just like summoning people over now.
Get over here! Help yourself to a microphone.
To a mic, Jordy.
How are we?
We're live to the County Nation.
You allowed that once to do that.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to design you a T-shirt so people can buy it live to the County Nation.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Idea, isn't it?
Get his face on it.
Yes, I'll get your face on it. Yeah. With the hats on.
I'll have two, please. One for day, one for night.
Yeah. Has yours come yet, by the way? No. It will arrive. It's been shipped.
I trust you.
Yeah, it's been shipped.
Hello, welcome.
It's been shipped. How are you anyway? How are you feeling?
I'm all right. I'm kind of on the spectrum of. I think that last year at Halifax, I was like the first. I was like, this year, it's like, look, we'll get promotion fantastic, right? If we don't, we'll get another season in possibly in League 2. We'll get to hopefully make acquaintance with Carlisle, Bradford, Mansfield, Swindon, who we've just met. You know what I mean?
Wrexham.
Yeah, I'm hoping we'll get to the playoffs, and so we've got that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ask us again at like 3 minutes, and I'll be in the state of mind. But kind of as I'm thinking now, I'm thinking, okay, could be a great judge. That's how I'm thinking.
Nice. It's like a win-win, isn't it? I guess.
Take a win-win.
As far as I'm concerned, this is just a day out with like just a football match, right? Just to break it up a bit.
I need to remember to fit the football match in, at 12:30, you know. I think that's the other thing, these early kickoffs, they just be habit with the whole biological clock, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was up at 7 o'clock. I don't even know what 7 o'clock looks like. 7 o'clock.
Yeah. It's funny actually because this is our biggest game at the highest point since what? 2008, 2009.
Yeah.
And Dan started watching it in 2012, like 2013. So he's only ever seen National League North and above.
This is what it sounds to me like.
Yeah.
The journey, like people of Dan's age, are going to be going on.
Yeah.
Is absolutely fantastic. It's like when I was a kid, like 96, 97 happened when I was 9.
Yeah.
And then I assumed that it was always like that. It turns out it wasn't.
And that's what we were saying the other week, isn't it? We couldn't sell the football in goals by going up so many leagues at once, you know?
Yeah.
Do we need to take it easy, is what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to use it all up. And, you've got like 60, 70 years to get power.
Yeah.
Like last ever. You know what I mean? It's not always like that.
But it's funny though, isn't it? Because I mean, he's seen nothing but success. When Leyton Orient won the league, that was the first league title in the Football League they'd won since for 50 years. It's like clubs go that long without winning anything.
Yeah.
Like, they really, really do.
Look at Rochdale.
Exactly. Yeah. What were they? 34 years in League 2. Or is it longer than that?
I think it's
It's
longer,
longer, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like 60 odd years or something.
Yeah. And not won anything. Do you know what I mean?
And they have to live in Rochdale as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a club in the North East that's not good for a long term.
Well, yeah, it's going to end very soon, isn't it? It's got.
It is a shame to see Hartlepool and Rochdale go when you've got clubs like Crawley and Harrogate, and then, well, there was one point yesterday where it could have been Boreham Wood and Bromley in the playoff final, which would have really upset me.
Exactly. Yeah, John Bilsby said it when he was on a couple of weeks ago. He'd rather see Hartlepool and Rochdale in the league than those manufactured teams like Salt. And I'm absolutely.
Crawley, Harrogate, Salford. It's just they're not growing the fan base at all. They're just what their fan base is now is what it's going to remain at.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
they've not had the whole like we have, like off the back of people being locked up for 2 years, and then the success we've been having in that time in the takeover. People have decided to come and start watching. We're filling the ground every week, but those clubs haven't had that. Weirdly, it's just.
I think we said a little bit of glory hunters coming along. I don't think so. I think we've got people coming along who, they're going to be here for the ride. I think this is how you be. Let's be honest. More people start watching clubs when they're winning, right?
Yeah.
And I think we're going to get plenty of these who, say we stay in League 1, League 2 for a few years. We're going to get decent crowds. Yeah. Right? We're not going to be people 1,000 crowds. We're going to be getting these 7,000, 8,000 crowds, right?
Yeah, you mean? Yeah. And when we extend this stadium, that's just going to go up in it. I guess it's just going to start.
Do you want to get one of the police on?
Bludder in. What's going on? What's going on here? It's actually starting to empty a bit before. Oh, there's lots of people outside. Won't be ridiculous. Put it down.
Yeah, it took an ages to get food and all.
Yeah.
Should we go and get a policeman on and say, right? So people think you're all bastards. Tell us about it.
I don't know whether they're ordering a pint or like just having fun.
Yes.
Sorry about
the sound. Then I've corrected it now, so we can all. You two, they couldn't hear you two, but I've corrected it. Don't worry about it. Done me DJ skills.
Have you any Smurfs on yet? Or have we seen any Smurfs?
Not seen anybody in fancy dress, which is a blessing.
Good.
Yeah.
Apart from me, who is dressed as someone in a band from the mid 2000s.
So yes, I'm starting to get excited about it now.
I am now. Although I'm sat in the railway and that, so I'm very much looking forward to a free poncho.
Yes. Are they handing them out?
Well, they did one of the other games.
Yeah.
So.
Well, in fact, with the game that they handed them out, they had 500, and I don't think they didn't hand out 500.
No.
So.
Well, my mates Dave and Emma who I'm going with, they brought their ponchos with them. Because we were at the front of the Cheeland for that game, and they gave them ponchos.
So what if they're dressed in ponchos and you're just dressed like a Nazis band member? That'll look funny, that.
They will do. I mean, I look funny regardless. I don't think the ponchos are the thing that's making it look funny.
Right.
I think it's me. That's kind of the issue.
But in Hartlepool, that was their fancy dress was all ponchos.
Oh God, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, a bit culturally insensitive.
Why?
I don't know. It's just the type of thing people say nowadays, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Johnny Hatter, thanks very much for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Cheers, mate.
And are you carrying on your show next season?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah. That's good. No, that's
nice stuff. Cheers, mate. Nice.
Exiles perspective coming up, and Will Howells is joining us. There he comes with his pint. There we go. So, first season back in the Football League.
Yep.
Marks out of 10. How's it gone?
10.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is a 10. Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'd have taken mid-table before the season started.
Yeah, just nice to be
We're
back,
going
isn't
to
it?
the last day with the chance to go up again. What's not to love? First 12 games were not very good, but after that, 10 out of 10.
You've got to give some people the opportunity to wet the bed, though, haven't you? I think that's why they've done it. It's like they want to weed out the bedwetters.
It's jeopardy. It's jeopardy again. We can't just.
As a fan of Jeopardy,
Leighton Orient it. There's three.
It's boring. Leighton Orient it is boring.
It is boring, it is.
2019 technically went down to the last day. Last day. We've done it again this time.
I love it. I'm all for it.
I don't know. I quite fancy a season being 11th.
Next year in League 1, 11.
Yeah. Well, you should have said Russ, and they would have sorted it out for you.
So do you go to a lot of the away matches down south?
Not as many as I'd like. Sometimes work commitments just get away. I missed Leighton Orient because I was at a wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. Last minute change of plans.
It'll never last.
Well, they're pretty old, so it probably won't.
Oh, right.
I shouldn't say that.
You won't be watching.
I can't let my missus watch this. But yeah, no, get to as many as I can. I was at Gillingham the other week. that was disappointing. You know, missed Orient, did Crawley early in the season. That was
Minging.
horrible. Never going there again, hopefully. But yeah, I want to go up just so we never go to Orient, to Crawley again. But yeah, that's usually what happens. Games in London.
But it's good though, isn't it? Because you mentioned some teams there, aside from Crawley, but you mentioned some good ones there. And it's like, that's who we should be playing, isn't it? And even higher, really. That's who we should be playing.
I mean, imagine you'd said, like when Neil Young had just been sacked and Jim was about to come back. Imagine you said, right, give it. So what was that? 26. That was 2016, wasn't it? January 2016. So you said like 6-7 years time, we're going to be playing. We're going to have beaten Leyton Orient away, and we're playing Hartlepool with the potential of getting a place in League One. You'd have thought, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I can still smell Ryan McKnight's aftershave. How can you say that? Mad. Just mad. Like, I've still not properly come to terms with it. Like, even though for most of my life we've been a Football League club, it's still processing that we're back there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about a third of my life that we were out of the Football League. 12 years, about a third of my life.
Oh shit, same.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get shots.
Yeah. 25% of my life-ish. But yeah.
Oh, we are with it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Welcome to the Football League.
Course,
How are you enjoying it?
It's a great view from here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
There's that thing as well that we. I saw Torquay went down, didn't they? And their podcast tweeted a list of the teams that they could be playing next season. I showed it to Dan, and you're just looking at it going, who?
Yeah.
You know, and that was our lives, wasn't it? You know, in National League North.
National League North has got more tin pots since we were there.
I agree. Yeah.
I mean, that's just inevitable because when we raised the average pottery, you know, we raised that bar. So by us leaving, by virtue of that, it will automatically be more tin pot.
Yeah.
See, I was going to take the piss out of Banbury there, but Cody Johnson's just had a great long spell there, so
you can't take the piss out of Banbury. And some of the teams we were playing as well. Charlie finished 12th in a mad last day.
Yeah.
You saw that
in the space of about 3 minutes.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah,
And
they're in the playoffs, and then they weren't anymore.
And then FC United are nowhere to be seen, which absolutely fills me with joy.
Yeah.
Anyway, we've only got 5 minutes left. Cheers for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
That's all right.
Let's get Waggy on for the last 2.5 minutes. Here's Waggy. Oh, is it Dave Phil? I cannot. Philbin? Waggy, was it? Oh, what's he doing?
Waggy representing the Philbin clan.
I'm Waggy. I'm Phil.
I can't. For the audio listeners, if you are listening to this, he's just put a pair of glasses on. Have to do audio.
For the audio listeners, if you are expecting the subscribers, if you're expecting this on Patreon, we'll see how the game goes.
Yeah.
If we don't get promoted today, it'll be on Patreon like after.
Yeah.
No, listen.
Not be R3 tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's stretch. Don't promise something I'm not going to deliver. Give it a week.
So how are you feeling?
All right.
Yeah. Everyone, is it just me? What's going on?
Yeah, it's just you, mate. It's all inconsequential now. The marching of time is happening. We're all going to die. The inexorable march of time is going to get us all.
I know.
Yeah. It's fine. Whatever happens,
we're all going to die.
We're in the playoffs.
I know. Yeah. Win in the. I know.
I don't want to go to Wembley. I want to go and see Elton John and Arctic Monkeys. Oh yeah, and Philbin told me to sell my Elton John. Well, I've not got one yet, but he told me don't go Elton John. He's going to die.
He is, yeah.
It's once in a lifetime.
But how many times do you reckon we're going to get to Wembley?
I've been once already.
I'm sure Dave will be all right. I don't think he's terminal illness or anything. No, you know me, Dave.
I can't be asked for Wembley. I can't. I don't know.
Should we have a quick round of in the reses?
In the reses.
What about today? Something from today that you want to throw in the reses?
Well, they've cancelled it, but Hartlepool in fancy dress.
Yeah. I love that.
Well, no, it's even better because some of them are doing fancy dress. So it makes it even better that it's just like, there's the local lunatics.
Yeah. What do you want to throw in the reses? Something about today?
I don't really know. I don't feel like there's anything I want.
What about your breakfast?
I mean, apart from that,
Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
You're in Bath.
No, I think
Doing the
I'm going to say 6 out of 10 for the breakfast. There's room for improvement. There you go.
Egg too close to the beans.
Yeah.
Use the sausages as breakwater.
Yeah. A compliment sandwich. Yeah. In the rest of the
The lack of phone reception in Edgeley Park for people on a number of networks. I brought one of them big transistor radios with me.
Have you?
Yeah, it's in the bag over there. Yeah.
Is it in your pulley?
So I'm gonna yeah. I've brought a ghetto blaster. So I'm gonna play some beats and then I'm gonna check the scores. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, I'll be near you. What do I want to throw in the reses? Just this Jeopardy shit. I want a season of it just being 11th. I've said it before.
Ask me at 3 o'clock, and I might want to throw Tranmere in the reses.
Yeah.
All of them. That's a good point, yeah, maybe.
Isn't that your neck of the woods as well?
The other side of the water.
Well, you can bloody tell them on your way back, can't you?
The other side of the water. They're woolly backs. Woolly backs.
Well, when you if we don't go up and Tranmere don't do us a favour, when you go driving back, put your fist out the window like that.
The other side of the water. I mean, like.
No, I know, but you just do it in their direction. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And finally, because we are literally got 1 minute left, score prediction.
3-0.
Tranmere, Northampton or County?
Eddie?
Draw at Tranmere, County 2-0.
Right, I'm going 5-0. I've done it on my bet, so it's just locked in.
Have you got first goal scorer then?
I haven't gone for first goal scorer. I've gone for Camps to score at any time.
Oh, actually, can I say 2-1 with Hartlepool going 1 up early on?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, you said that before.
Yeah, because I'm a psychopath.
Yeah. Right. We need to pack up and get ourselves to Edgeley Park. So
We'll see you Wednesday.
We'll see you Wednesday. Yeah, we will. Yeah.
Oh, that could be interesting.
So yeah, thank you for everybody watching. Do subscribe and like if you are watching now, and if you listen to us on the audio podcast, do rate and review and all that good stuff. And cheers everybody, and we will see you very, very soon.
Anytime now. This episode of the Scarf Bagara War was written, recorded and produced by Russ Johnson and Nick Lee. The music on the opening titles was produced by Dan Johnson. Subscribe wherever you get your content, as well as finding out how to join the TSBW fan club. Check out the links in the description or go to allthews scarfbagarawar.co.uk.